Hello YouTube, this is Asian48 here, and I'm bringing some Wake Island gameplay. Now this is the first time recording of me playing Wake Island, and basically my first impressions, because I have played Wake Island before in 1943, Battlefield 1943, when it first came out in 2009, and I was very impressed of how awesome 1943 was. So now I'm trying it once again in Battlefield 3. And how is it? I like it so far. They changed the Conquest, so it's now Conquest Assault, as most of you probably know by now. Conquest Assault, basically you start off, there's one side that starts with 3, having all 3 or 5, or how many points there is captured, while the other side has to capture those points. Honestly, it's nothing game changing, but it's quite an interesting twist on current Conquest. Although I do prefer the regular Conquest, because Wake Island, I'd say it's a balanced map. You have basically, well, in this case you have 3 capture points, but I expected 5, so each team's to capture 2, and the midpoint right now, which I am right now at, I think this should be the airport, should be where all the action's happening, or unless the team does something sneaky and goes into one of the previous points and causes a whole chain reaction of going in a circle. Honestly, I don't know if DICE will implement the regular Conquest into these new maps, but I don't mind Conquest Assault because I've definitely played enough Conquest for me to get bored of it. Oh yeah, and over here is me playing my skid loader for the first time, and my first victim, or should I say, how I got my Like a Boss trophy. That's quite an awesome trophy for people, because for all those you can actually drive a vehicle and are lucky like me, you can get it's an easy silver trophy or silver achievement, or whatever achievement is, but it's quite easy. And over here I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna play around the skid loader, hopefully get another kill of it, but I don't think I will, because there's a tank in trouble, there's a guy who's gonna be assassinated, and I have to save his ass once again. I've been promoted. So yeah, this is a nice map. It's a really nice change, because it has a battlefield looks, it has a new twist of gameplay. If only, I haven't played it enough to really criticize it, but I just really wish it was those 5 points again. That's the only thing I want. But I'm fine with that. Anyways, right now I am playing with my friend Jackabc123. Another thing with the criticism of Battlefield 3 is that they still haven't fixed the squad system yet. You can, right now with my friend, I basically had to join him in game. So that was completely fine, because he invited me to his squad. There was some open room in his team and his squad, so I was completely fine with that. But when you try to do a 4-man party that tries to join a team, that's where it gets messy. You practically get split up in everywhere. There'll at least be 1 man in another squad, and most likely there'll be 1 man in another team, which is quite annoying. Especially the fact that the co-op, which I just played, my friend Zero Reloaded, he had some trouble with me. Seriously, he disconnected from me, and it's just 2 people. It's either he has some internet issues, which I don't think he has, because he could play online fine, or the EA server's having some really bad issues. I thought it was just a launch problem, and that they could easily fix it with the patch that just came out right now, but apparently the patch did not fix it. So I have to say I'm sort of disappointed in you, EA, but I'm fine with it. It's okay, because I'm still having fun in this game. The guy there, I try to rescue him. There's that Humvee chase. I call it Humvee, CAV, chasing, running around like an idiot, trying to run me over. I'm like, well, if I'm gonna get run over, I might as well try to piss the hell out of you, blowing you up, spraying your gunner down, and trying to take as much as you can. I don't know why that guy is running off, but unfortunately, I don't know why I was reloading there, because I clearly saw that guy spawn. Apparently, I pressed the reload button just as he spawned, so I couldn't switch my weapon fast enough, and he had his trigger finger down. Oh well, it's a good game. Whatever, problems are problems, and I might as well just play alone because my friends decided not to play. But of course, I will probably play with those random people who do send me invites or want me to play with them, because it's always more fun to play with people and of course record them in case it gets epic. But I'm completely fine if playing with noobs, even though there is still those glitches here and there. Although I would love to play a game which actually works with friends, there is no other game that does vehicles and destructions better in one game. So yeah. And there's a new assignments for all of you who haven't seen it. Most of you probably have seen it by now. But I was really amazed how they look. They look really It really surprised me. I was like, hey, they actually put the new weapons in there. And there's my skid loader. I love playing a skid loader and being like a boss. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And you guys have a good Christmas or winter holiday.